Rashad, why you
Anyways.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. I had really fun reacting to the clips of Speed stream last night as well, in addition to the Kai stream clips. However, I didn't know, like, then I got noted that my video was copywritten. And I thought it was because of Chance the Rapper, because Chance the Rapper's video had his song on there. So I was like, okay, it's a Chance the Rapper thing. It's Speed's video because Speed streams on YouTube, so all his stuff is copywritten automatically on YouTube. It's like, dang. So no more Speed reactions. The unfortunate right there, but shouts out to Speed, man, doing his thing. Great day he had at Philly, where he was like with everybody, bro. He was with Saquon Barkley, Paul George, Tierra Whack, Skrilla, Meek Mill, Gilly. He was with all of them today. So shouts out to Speed for doing what he's doing, man. Okay, let's get into the news without further ado. Drum roll, please. Donald Trump. He says he's not dead, according to, wait for it, ... Donald Trump. Trump, reports of my death are fake news. No, thank you so much for that, Donald Trump, for that clarification.
How did you find out over the weekend that you were dead? You see that?
No.
People didn't see you for a couple days. 1.3 million.
Boy, stop the cap. Oh, my goodness. How everybody else in the United States on the internet with a cell phone see that the rumor and the report? Man, my old pastor, my childhood pastor, even brought it up in the pulpit. He said, regardless of how much you hate a person, you should never wish that they be unalive. And come on, bro. You telling me you the only man in the United States that ain't hear the rumor about yourself? Like, you trying to, come on, bro. Anyways, we can do play.
User engagements as of Saturday morning about your demise.
Really? I didn't see that. You know, I have heard it's sort of crazy, but last week I did numerous news conferences.
Dang, I want to see the full answer. Anyway, shout out to Reuters. Donald Trump addressed social media rumors that he died over the weekend, claiming he, quote unquote, didn't hear the fervent online speculation. Mr. Trump said the conspiracy theory was, quote unquote, pretty serious stuff and dismissed the, quote unquote, fake news, insisting that he was, quote unquote, very active over the weekend. An Oval Office press conference on Tuesday followed the days of online speculation that the president was in ill health because he had no public engagements for a week. Mr. Trump initially said, quote unquote, I didn't hear that when he was asked he was doing something when he heard that he was, quote unquote, unalive this weekend. Pressed again about the rumors, Mr. Trump said, you know, I heard it's sort of crazy, but last week I did numerous news conferences, all successful, quote, ... And then I didn't do any for 2 days. And they said that there must be something wrong with him. Biden wouldn't do them for months. That's not true. Why does he just lie? Like, it just says stuff. All right. Mr. Trump added that he posted a series of pretty, quote unquote, pretty poignant posts on Truth Social platform over the weekend. Quote unquote, I did numerous shows and I also did a number of truths, long truths. I think pretty poignant truths. No, I was very active over the weekend, he said. He added, quote unquote, they also knew I went out to visit some people at the club that I own pretty nearby the Potomac River. And no, I've been very active. Hand-coated in makeup. During the press conference, one of the U.S.'s president's hands also appeared to be covered in a layer of makeup, not for the first time. Conspiracy theories have suggested that this is a sign Mr. Trump is ill and receiving treatment, although there is no evidence to support this. The rumors of Mr. Trump's health went into overdrive last week when J.D. Vance, his vice president, raised eyebrows by saying in a television interview that he was ready to assume the presidency if a... Wait. J.D. Vance said that last week? When he say this? Last week when J.D. Vance, that's crazy. Raised eyebrows by saying in a television interview he was ready to assume the presidency if a quote-unquote terrible tragedy occurred. Mr. Trump wrote on social media on Sunday that he quote unquote never felt better in his life. And you like 80? How you feel better than you ever felt in your life? You 82. Ain't no 82-year-old in the world. He's 79. Ain't no 79-year-old in the history of humans has felt better than they've ever felt in their entire life at 79. All right. Amid the fervent speculation, the world has braced for Mr. Trump to make an important announcement during the Tuesday's Oval Office press conference. During the event, the Republican leader was flanked by many members of his cabinet during the event, including Mr. Vance and Pete Hegseth, his defense secretary. Trump reveals exciting announcement. The exciting announcement, quote unquote, was teased by the White House was that the Space Command will move from Colorado to Huntsville, Alabama, which Mr. Trump said would now be referred to as Rocket City, quote unquote. During the announcement, Mr. Trump accused Joe Biden of, quote unquote, wrongfully refusing to move the Space Command from Colorado. Established in 2019, the president pledged to place the Department of Defense Space Center in Alabama at the end of his first term, but the Biden administration declared it would be too expensive to move it from its existing site in Colorado. Quote unquote, we initially selected Huntsville for the space headquarters, yet those plans were wrongfully obstructed by the Biden administration, Mr. Trump said. On Tuesday, Mr. Trump also confirmed the U.S. military has attacked a vessel from Venezuela and the Caribbean that he claimed was carrying illegal drugs. Quote unquote, we just, over the last few minutes, literally shot out a boat, a drug carrying boat, a lot of drugs in that boat. Mr. Trump said, what is he speaking? He added, and there's more where that came from. We have a lot of drugs pouring into our country, coming from a long time. Quote, ... These came from Venezuela. It is unclear how the strike was carried out. The United States has deployed warships in Southern Caribbean with the aim of following through on Mr. Trump's pledge to crack down on drug cartels. The attack is the first known operation since the Trump administration's recent surge of warships in the region. That's all for now. Thank you for allowing the live coverage of Donald Trump's Oval Office press conference, 9:11 p.m. Illinois governor, I refuse to Trump's quote-unquote reality show. J.B. Pritzker, the Illinois governor, has pushed back at Donald Trump's plan to send the National Guard troops into Chicago. Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't even do that story. It was just too ridiculous. During a press conference today, Mr. Trump said that he will, quote-unquote, love Mr. Pritzker to call him and ask him to send soldiers to the city. Responding to Mr. Trump's statement, the Democratic governor said, quote unquote, I'm very aware that the president of the United States likes to go on television and beg me to call him and ask him for troops. I find this extraordinarily strange, as Chicago does not want troops on our streets. I have also experienced asking the president for assistance just to have the rug pulled out from underneath me when execution reached reality. Sheesh. He added, quote unquote, I refuse to play the reality game show with Donald Trump again. Yikes. All right. That's that. So next thing next, man. Staying in the world of politics. Cory Booker has been engaged. Cory Booker is now engaged. Congratulations to Cory Booker. Obviously, he used to date Eric Andre's ex. Who Eric Andre's ex? Eric Andre girlfriend. He used to date her. Not Emily. What's her name? Dating Rosario Dawson. He used to date Rosario Dawson. Yeah, sure. Yup. Shout out. Yeah. Anyways. Wow, bro, they ain't got no chill. New York Post. Cory Booker gleefully announces engagement to Rosario Dawson lookalike and New York Daily News. Excuse me. Y'all is crazy. The Times of India also said it. Rosario Dawson lookalike. Yo, they got this. Nah, y'all out of pocket. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Phil Lewis, by the way, my dog, my brother, man. Role model, one of the ones in journalism. Anyways, he said, I am savoring the soul affirming wonder of my everyday life with my partner, best friend, and now my fiance. What a beautiful message. And of course, Someone said, y'all see what I see or not? What are you gonna say? She look like Rosario Dawson? Oh no, nah, the comment, nah, y'all out of pocket, bro. Nah, they out of pocket. He definitely got a type, huh? No. See, Rashad, see how easy it is to get caught up in gossip. This is none of my business who she looks like. Congratulations to Cory Booker and his girlfriend Alexis. Keep going. We proud of you, my brother. We rocking for you. That's a online reference. He's gonna run for president. That's the quote tweet. Yeah, you can't win president as a single person. You can't win president as a single person. I don't know if you can win president as a non-Christian in the United States. I didn't realize this until Lil Dicky said it in Professional Rapper, his 2015 album. I said, dang, come to think about it, you can't be. Trump is like a bad girlfriend because every time you say they did something wrong, they said they did. Well, what about Obama and Biden? Dodging accountability. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? If you experience that, you experience that. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all the women, you know what I'm saying, taking accountability. And the men taking accountability. We all need to take accountability as adults. If you over the age of 18, you need to take accountability. Really need to be practicing it at 15 because you're old enough to get a job then. But we're going to give you a little leeway. Wait till you're 18 to take some accountability and stuff for sure. Charles in the building was hand. All right, next thing next. SNL got a new black guy. Y'all give it up for SNL, baby. Woo! Congratulations to Cam Patterson, man. Cam's too funny. SNL has a new black guy, man. Wow. And so this dude right here, Joel Runyon, he took a video of him signing up for the first time for, what is this? Oh, the podcast. And he was right behind the Comedy Mothership in Austin. And I believe he lives in Austin, right? Mr. White T, Orlando, Florida to Austin, Texas. Wow, so he decided to move to Austin, Texas. It paid off. Your journey is no, because how you be, like you think, my bad, how you be. You would think if you were from Orlando, Florida, you might have, I don't know though, because Austin, Texas is the home of the weird. Stay weird, Austin. You got South by Southwest, like kind of weird stuff is just more accepted in Austin, Texas. But being from Orlando, Florida, and then going to Austin, Texas, and then making it to SNL from there, that's a beautiful story, bro. You can't let anybody determine your path and stuff. Anyways, with that being said, here's a 27-second video of him at the mothership.
So my name Cameron. I'm from Orlando. This is my first time signing up, and I just signed up to be homeless for 5 hours. This is what it is. We dumpster babies. This is a bunch me and 90,000 white people, and I love it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love crackers, so this is good. You know what I'm saying?
You got the whitest one.
This is my twin. We got the same name.
I'm Cameron from Orlando.
And I'm Cameron from Orlando. So we the same person, nigga. So my name Cameron.
You know what's crazy? Like SNL members, once they get on the staff, once they get on in the cast, they don't tweet much. And I don't know, I think it might have to do just with the hours of like during in season, like they just work all day, like they don't have time to tweet. But like you see him, he's kind of like posting stuff at least once a month. And now with this, 2024. Nah, so he was never a tweeter for real. Oh, this was like, he ain't tweeting in a year. But yeah. Like they don't really tweet if you in what you call. So yeah. Congratulations though to Cam Patterson for sure, man. There's another video of him doing stand-up that I'm about to pull up. And let's see this one.
I used to hang out with one of my best friends. He would be with me every day. And all we would do was just sell drugs all the time. And that's it. And then one day he was like, bro, you so fucking funny. You should try stand-up comedy. I was like, nah, nigga, that's gay. That's what I said. Like, that's gay as hell. And then he was like, nah, bro, you so funny. You probably like blow up and never talk to a nigga again. That's how funny you could be. And fast forward to like 2 years later, we were still doing the same shit we were doing. And I decided, like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna do stand-up. And he worked with me every day. Every single day for the first 3 months, he recorded my first set on stage. He would that was my rock, that was my best friend. And a couple of weeks ago, I did the biggest video I ever did in my life with Tony. And I had him on FaceTime the whole time. He saw the whole show. And when I got off stage, he was crying. You know what I'm saying? He was so proud of me. And then I started crying because I knew I was never gonna talk to that nigga again. I used to hang out with one of my best friends.
Hey yo, how old is this kid, man? He probably like what, 28 or something like that? Dang, to think this man went from trapping to SNL, boy. Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to Cam Patterson, dude. Dang, Cam's not my favorite. Oh, so he's popular from the Tony show. I never seen the Tony show, whatever.
3,000 people in just
No,
for this.
I'm lying. I have seen it before, but I just don't watch it on a regular basis. That's a better way to say it.
Just for this one, for the big one, what's something you think we should know about you as we get to know you? What do you think? 3,000 people in front of you. What's something interesting about you?
I'm not, but I like rocks.
Just for this one, for the big one, what?
I wonder what the is this the Rocks guy? What's the joke? What's the Rocks joke? Yeah, he said I'm not, but I like rocks. If his first skit isn't about rocks, do a children's show where he brings rocks to class and shows them. So funny, and that played out at all. The only joke that compares is Bird taking the shirt off. Peak comedy. Oh, it's just inside kill Tony jokes. He won't be able to stop himself from saying the N-word. SNL's based upon that being funny. All right. Thank you. He's going to lose half his vocabulary. Well, I'm going to start watching SNL, I guess. Great job, Cam. But Shane Gillis was too controversial. Has anyone at SNL ever watched a set by Cam? He said a slur once. Are you sure about this? The N-word will be the guest star. This guy says the N-word 76 times in the 30-second conversation. I love rocks. Okay, what's the rocks thing, bro? Like, what is this DEI hire? Okay, all right. Let me see if I could find this rocks thing before we move on to the next thing. Because I want to upload some segments from yesterday tonight before I go to sleep. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm off tomorrow, so. If you're winning. Oh, that's what he's. Oh, that's crazy.
Just for this one, for the big one, what's something you think we should? Something interesting about you.
I'm not retarded, but I like rocks. I just like how they feel. You know what I'm saying? They feel real good. I got this one.
Oh, he got rocks.
They feel good.
Is that a rock?
Yeah.
You like rocks?
I got a couple of them bitches. I like this one. This one's pretty.
Unbelievable.
I got this shit outside earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Bro, that set was hilarious, but that's somehow better. That was amazing.
Okay, all right. So that's the whole rock scene. That's cool. Shout out to Cam Patterson. Congratulations to you, young man. All right. Okay. Next scene. Lil Jon has won a beach competition, man. He's won a beach competition, a Muscle Beach champ. It's from TMZ. TMZ exclusive details from the TMZ staff. Lil Jon has made his fitness competition debut at the 2025 Muscle Beach Championship on Labor Day, and the King of Crunk saw no reason to turn down. ... He earned third place. TMZ Hip Hop obtained photos of Jon flexing his stuff at the Venice Beach in LA, where he participated in the men's physique category. It was a powerful moment. Jon was the first artist to compete in a historic competition, giving his personal trainer, Jay Galvin, forever bragging rights. Lil Jon and Big Ike. That's crazy. Lil Jon just be doing whatever, bro. Labor Day weekend special guest in the pit in this year's bodybuilding competition. Lil Jon, that boy, been getting them gains. Yeah. And okay. Bruh. I love folks, man. Them Macadocious from Macadocious from Tupac's rap group called Thug Life pulled up and he started rapping with us. It's good to see the OGs in the rap game are holding down the fitness as well. Well-being and good health, good spirits, and lots of soul. Always been our message here at Muscle Beach. Better catch on to it if you haven't caught on with us yet. There it is. A sculpted body is ultimately made in the kitchen, and John told us last month he's on the strict diet, high protein, low carbs, spring water, no sugar, no processed foods, and he's ensuring he hits the gym at least 3 times a week. From Method Man to Manzino, several hip-hop OGs are taking their health seriously. Shouts out to bro in the group with Jadakiss. Styles P. Shout out Styles P, man. Shout out Styles P of the Locks. He retired from his solo rap career last year or 2 years ago to pursue just, kind of pushing the message of health within hip hop and within the Black community and things of that sort. I believe he's a vegan. He's got a whole smoothie shop and stuff like that up in New York. Shouts out to Styles P. I can't wait from some crunk juice protein shakes. Exactly, bro. Like he just released Lil Jon. Speaking of, he just released a meditation album like a year or 2 ago, and so yeah, Lil Jon's been on his growth journey, his peace journey, meditation, working out. I see it, Lil Jon. You got to do it. Got to keep the mind. Got to do it. Shouts out Lil Jon. All right, next. Rest in peace to George Raveling, man. To Coach George Raveling. He passed away yesterday or 2 days ago at this point. George Henry Raveling. Is with great deep sadness and unimaginable pain we shared the passing of our beloved quote-unquote coach, George Henry Raveling. It is with deep sadness and unimaginable pain that we share the passing of our beloved quote-unquote coach, George Henry Raveling, who faced cancer with courage and grace. He transitioned peacefully at 88, surrounded by his family, as well as love, faith, and sacred protection. There are no words to fully capture what George meant to his family, friends, colleagues, former players, and assistants, and to the world. He would be profoundly missed, yet his aura, energy, divine presence, and timeless wisdom live on in all he touched and transformed. Born in a segregated hospital and rising to the halls of the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, George never lost his love for life, his resilience, his childlike curiosity, nor his unshakable belief in treating every person with dignity and respect. Beyond accolades, he remained a lifelong learner and a kind, beautiful soul, always finding ways to pour into others and inspire the next generation. Grief is the cost of love deeply felt. We are eternally grateful for everyone who loved George. He cherished his family, his friends, his books, and every opportunity to be a positive difference maker in as many lives as possible. At this time of mourning, our family kindly asks for privacy and prayer as we navigate this difficult transition. The Raveling family. Yeah, definitely prayers up for the Raveling family, man. Always a tough loss. See where it's a terrible disease, but 88 is a great life. 88 is a great, tremendous life. NBA Commissioner David Stern. Jeez Louise. Rest in peace, David Stern. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver issued the following statement today following the passing of Basketball Hall of Famer and longtime Nike executive George Raveling. George Raveling had an influence on the game of basketball at every level and was a pioneering force behind its global growth. During his long and impactful tenure at Nike, George traveled the world mentoring multiple generations of players and coaches and promoting the sport that defined his identity. He broke barriers as a college basketball coach and was a towering voice in our industry. I value my friendship with George and admire how he led with poise, dignity, and respect. He was simply one of the most revered individuals in all of basketball. On behalf of everyone at the NBA, I send my deepest condolences to George's family, friends, and countless people he touched throughout his extraordinary life. Adam Silver, NBA Commissioner. And next up, we have Mr. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's statement on the passing of George Raveling. I'm deeply saddened to hear about George's passing. For more than 40 years, he blessed my life with wisdom, encouragement, and friendship. He was a mentor in every sense, and I'll always carry deep gratitude for his guidance. I signed with Nike because of George, and without him, there would be no Air Jordan. Oh, this is the dude from the movie? I had a feeling because people kept talking about him. I was like, this must be the dude from the movie, man. He lived an extraordinary life, breaking barriers and paving the way for so many people who came after him. My thoughts are with Dolores, Mark, and George's many, many friends. Dang, bro. Nah, that movie is great, bro. What you're made for. Powerful life lessons from my career in sports, George Raveling. Salute, man. Let me see this John. Hold on. George and Michael, right here. Dang, and thus began Jumpman. Yeah, this did Nike put out a statement? They had to put out a statement. But this is a dude from the let me see, Air Jordan movie. Air Jordan movie. It's called Air. Chris Tucker, Howard White, George Raveling. So it was about George Raveling. Sonny, it's about Sonny, a salesperson for a major shoe company, sees an opportunity to elevate the business. Oh no, Matt Damon. Okay. So, George Raveling. Who plays George Raveling? Marlon Wayans. You just saw that. Okay. But yeah, great movie. You should watch it if you guys haven't watched it yet. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to George Raveling. I'm about to look up Nike to see if Nike said anything about George. Okay, let's see. They might have put it on like a different page, like the Nike PR page or something. All right, give me a second here. Let me look up Nike PR, and then we're going to go to the Air Jordan page. Nike PR. They don't even have a page. Nike PR. All right, let me go to Air Jordan then. Air Jordan. Oh, they aren't even affiliated with Michael Jordan. Jordan brand. Let me look up Jordan brand. Jordan brand classic. Jumpman 23. All right, I found it. Jumpman 23. They haven't posted since 2022. Well, what the heck? Goodness gracious, ain't nobody saying nothing about George Raveling. Everybody says something except for Nike. See how your employer treats you next time you want to stress about how your employer. Look at this. All right, next up, we're moving on to the next thing. Rest in peace, George Raveling. Prayers up for his family in their time of mourning, and Godspeed for sure. Okay, this was something random that I saw, and I didn't agree with it, so I'm gonna play the rest. With this, they just dancing to TikTok, right?
So real, and I feel like this stems from COVID pause. If you don't know what that is, basically means because COVID stole so many years from us, a lot of people still feel like they're closer to the age that they were when COVID first started. COVID first hit, I was 27 years old. A lot of the people who were in their late 20s when COVID first started kind of feel, like me included, that we didn't get 5 to 6 years older. It almost feels like only maybe 2, 3 at the most. You see, like, a lot of content creators are a little bit older. People will be in the comments like, go get a job, put the fries in the bag, start a family. Those are funny jokes. And a lot of us actually do have jobs, by the way. But COVID pause is so real because it took so much away from us that we're like no longer ashamed of doing certain things, experiencing things like dancing on camera on TikTok when you're 30 plus. I just think that's really cool.
I agree with people not caring anymore. People probably always didn't care. I will say that. And everybody cared once they saw how much social media people were getting paid. Like, it was like, man, y'all dancing on TikTok like the kids. That's so cringy and this and that. They seen how much money them folks were making. What everybody say? Twitch. Who donate in chat? Y'all need to donate, chat. That's what everybody was doing after that. They seen how much folks was making, right? When he said COVID took so many years off our lives, I don't agree with that. I think the only people it really affected were like people who were in college at the time, people who were in high school at the time, and then I would say that's it. Yeah, that's it. because those people had their proms affected if they were high school seniors. You had your high school experience affected because you spent those a large like those first 2 years at any point of that experience being virtual. And then same with college, where it's like you weren't living on campus, you were just taking classes from your crib on virtually for like a year or two. You had your entire experience interrupted. So even your graduation was still like mask up. We strongly recommend masks. They aren't required, but we strongly recommend them. You know what I'm saying? So those are the only people whose lives I feel like were really, really affected by it. If you're in your late 20s, bro, like you were already working. Like I was like 25. I was 25 when it hit. So 25, I was in the house from March to like July. And then the end of July, I'm back outside, like getting ready for high school football, doing preview stuff for high school football. And then, August hits, and then I'm covering high school football for the rest of the fall. Social distancing, that's the only football being played. SEC was playing in empty stadiums and stuff like that, but SWAC wasn't playing. And then SWAC came back in the spring, and then it slowly just started coming back to normal after that. And it was just 2021. So it was like, it didn't last that long. It didn't take years off my life. If anything, it took like 5 months. It took like 4 or 5 months that I was really inside. So I just, a lot of people kind of use, what I'm saying, how they use like kind of periods or whatever as excuses. Like COVID took away that years off my life. Did it? Not really. It took up like 5 months. And then like to get back to quote unquote normal, and we still haven't been back to normal how it was 2019. But that if you were in the South, it was normal like 2022, the end of 2021. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was only a year for real, until it was really normal. And then it wasn't really normal everywhere until like 2023, bro. So it wasn't years. It just wasn't years, dog. I don't know. I don't agree with that. This was really funny to me from the Tuskegee athletic director. Shouts out to Yard Talk HBCU for uploading this, by the way. And this is Reginald Ruffin. It's one of the funniest things I've seen today. From the AD coach, disclaimer, this message is going to hurt me before it hurts you. All caps, no free tickets. And nope, I don't have any. So I'm grateful for all of them text message over the past few weeks. Yes, some were heartfelt, but most of you played for me and nothing has changed. Answer still no free tickets. Former student athletes, no, you don't get in free or roam the sidelines just because you played here. Nope, you are not entitled to. I'm grateful for your contribution as a all caps player and grad, and some of you as a student athlete who didn't finish. By the way, I'm helping to make sure you get that degree with the new program for former student athletes. So please contact me if you're interested. Most of you don't even donate a $5 case of water or Powerade or period to your all caps university, which you always what you always point out to me. Nope, there are no sideline passes, and I understand you like to look good for the cameras because it's a televised football game. No, sir, not happening. Just a reminder for some. I'm validated, so don't even try it. 6 years as an assistant coach yielded 5 championships and the national championship, so don't even try me with the BS. Buy your own dang tickets. Adapt, improvise, overcome. We have been through worse times before, and sometimes it's okay for changes. I can't wait to see some of you too up and down the crap back out of you with all the messages. Man, we used to get it from the mud and grind it out without complaining. Always played the hand that was dealt, but now you crying about changes. Okay, I can't wait to look at some of you jokers in the eyes. Nope, nothing has changed. Buy your tickets. Stop lying to your children about how great you were. Oh my goodness. Don't come over here thinking I'm going to lie to you. The answer is no, sir. It's okay to be the guy who gave it his all, but that wasn't the guy. Like I've always said, everyone helped play a part in the success of this program. Liability. Nope, you can't come to the tailgate RV area with cups of alcohol thinking you coming to the sidelines, but you want to be coming, but you really will be going. Yes, sir. You are going to jail if you do so. I repeat, you are going to jail. You are not going to act up at your other favorite teams at the RTR, Mercedes-Benz Dome, Jerry's World, Go Dogs, War Dang Eagle, Ohio Buckeyes, or Hook'em Horns. I expect the same treatment at Mother Tuskegee. Everyone, I love you, and it's going to be an amazing year. Remember, nothing is free. You pay for what you want. Please know them free hookups that you use that you're used to will not work at the gates this year. So aunties and uncles will not be there. Also, please be careful of jumping over fences or coming through the woods to get in for free. FYI, we have killed off a few rattlesnakes. I believe plenty are going to be out there. I'm protecting you from trying to get in free by any means necessary. Yikes. One love. Man, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. This was having arrested development syndrome. Oh yeah. The COVID brain, yeah, for sure. The COVID, the COVID gap. This thing, bro, it opened my eyes a lot to like how I look at my own alma mater. Cause like I'm like, dang, bro, like I did so much good for this university. I gave out so much money, like you know what I'm saying. I got in for free my whole college career because I'm covering y'all and everything like that, doing media. Now I'm doing media on a larger platform and stuff like that. Like, if I want to come back, you know what I'm saying? I used to walk these walls. I used to walk these halls like the man. Like, y'all treated me like the man because, like, I did good work, everything like that. It was good publicity for the school on the national. I'm winning awards with the school's name attached to me and stuff like that, nationally and stuff like that. Man, coming back, I always get them for free, but sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it humble. I'm gonna play it humble and buy me a ticket to the game, sit in the stands. You know, have people come up. You know, I like doing that sometimes. This opened my eyes, like, bruh, you should pay every time, bruh. Like, it ain't no being humble. You just doing what you need to do. You need to pay. You need to pay. Period. You know what I'm saying? Not be looking for the hookup and stuff like that. I still, you know what I'm saying, find ways every now and again to finesse, but you need to pay. Support your school, support your alma maters, man. Pay. Bring some money back to the school. You want to be acknowledged by your high school? You want to be a hometown hero? Give some money to your school to build a new theater, to renovate the gym, to renovate, you know what I'm saying? Give some money to your school. They'll acknowledge you. They'll give you all the acknowledgement you're looking for. Get back to your school, man. Get back to your schools, high schools, middle schools, elementary schools, and colleges. Get back to your people. All right, we're gonna go into some streaming stuff now. Kai, this was surprising. I saw when Kai said this, when he said, I saw everything, and y'all been acting weird, and I just say, okay, bet. I'm thinking he talking about Aiden and XQC. Apparently, he was talking about Agent 2 in there. And Agent responded and said he's obviously hurt. That ain't none of my business or something like that. And I'm extremely confused by this because what? The A&P boys beefing publicly is, oh my goodness, that's breaking my heart. Shouts out to Mafithon 3. First 2 days so far from what I've seen. I watched a lot of the first day live because it was Labor Day. But the second day, you know, I'm at work. So I only saw clips. The clips look good. You know, Kai always does his things. He's a creative genius. I just hope in these 30 days that he does apologize to the publicist that he lied on when he was going back and forth with Aiden Ross. Okay, and yeah, with that being said, let's get into this agent thing.
That's what he's upset about? Wow. bro. I was in the chat like, yeah, nigga, you go, and he didn't even tell me shit.
I didn't see.
So now you weird, bro. You weird as shit, nigga. That's why I fuck with Emily, bro. That's why I fuck with Emily.
Oh, he trolling. I'm thinking he is serious. This man trolling. I'm thinking he's serious. They got me with the caption. The clip pages, you got me. I ain't gonna lie. We been got. My bad. I've been got. My fault. Yo. Media literacy.
Yeah, nigga, I choose you. And he did not even show me no. He didn't even say, yo, Kai, like, what's up? No, fuck you.
Come on, gang. Chat. When the last time we ignored Kai? We don't ignore Kai. We love Kai over here, man. Come on, bro. He's obviously going through something emotionally, bro. And he's lashing out on me because no way.
They
no
really got me with
shot.
this stuff, bro.
Call him. No, he could have called me. He hasn't called me at all. So I'm not going to call him. I feel like he should call me. He should call me. He has a problem with something he thinks I did.
Dang, the clip pages done got me, boy. The clip pages done got me. All right. So next thing, what's the Ray J joint? So if y'all don't know the behind the scenes behind this, the backstory, every Mafithon, every subathon that Kai does, he shows himself showering, and he showers in swim trunks, and he showers, and like it's a thing with production, pretty much just to prove I'm gonna be on camera doing every single thing in my life, right? So that's the whole thing. So he did it one time with Speed when they were doing the what was he doing with Speed? Speed, they were doing the the little gaming marathon, but they showered together, which sounds crazy, but it didn't. Regardless, I don't even want to go there, but it happened, right? So Ray J joined Twitch and he was trying to get lit. So he was botting, he was buying viewers and stuff like that. And he was like, man, I'm trying to be on Twitch. I'm trying to be like Kai. I want to shower with Kai and Speed. And it was a whole big thing. Kai was like, what, Ray J? Chill, bro. You tripping, this and that. Da, 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 da. Cam Newton asked him about it. He doubled down on the statement. He said, I want to shower with Speed and Kai. They be in the shower together. Everything on stream. I want to be like them. He said, bro, you tweaking. So it was a whole viral thing. Anyways, Ray J pulls up to Mafithon 3, day 2, and he shows up right when Kai's about to shower. And that's the whole thing about this. I got it muted because the music. Shout out to K-San. Yeah. No. Ray J, he got a suit on. Twin. And he's from. Nah, man, come on, bruh. Yo, this man Kai, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. He performing One Wish. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, dude. He said, turn it off. Bro, oh my goodness, dude. What in the world?
The fuck is Ray J? The fucking address. Bro, this is my city, Ray J.
He said this my city. This man Ray J is stupid. And then it continued. Oh, hold on. I gotta share the audio again. Hold on. Give me a second. Technology. Roger.
What? How I went to the Diddy party? I'm the new Diddy.
What?
Yo,
let me know.
Hell
bro.
Yeah, I'm the new Diddy.
No.
Bro, and I was talking about it like, swear to God.
Out, Ray J. Out. If I ever see you in this house again, it's gonna be a problem. Out. Ray, out. Ray, out.
Free Puff, nigga. Free Puffy, nigga. Shout out to Kyle.
Out.
He said, shout out to Kyle.
Trying it.
Out.
I got a new show with Zeus.
out!
It's called love cabin.
Close the door.
That's not fair, bro. Like, it's not, bro. I'm not your friend ever again. Ever, bro. Don't ever talk to me ever again.
Listen.
Kai, he avoid anything controversy. Boy, Kai, he don't play with that. Bro, Ray J in the shower washing 2 men's backs with lather is crazy. Yeah. Nah. He Kai don't play that. This is comedy. You couldn't write this. The new Diddy is wild. They funny. Gay for sure though. He finally living in this truth. Let me check. That man Ray J crazy, bro. All right. What's the we still on Mafithon. Malik, aka Miles, for the last time he's playing Miles, man. He said this the last Mafithon. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm retiring, Miles. Call me Malik now. That was a time in my life." And I seen him the first night. I said, "Hold on, didn't you say you was leaving?" And said, "But Carson, that call you answer. I get it. That bag different. He got what? McDonald's money. He got a McDonald's meal. He got a Nike deal. T-Mobile."
Okay, let's do this one last time. Yeah, for real this time. This is
Oh, he said this Miles Morales.
for like 2 days. I've been.
Oh, it was just the whole thing was dubbed. Malik, friend of the channel, by the way. I can't play that, bro. You got Sunflower, especially them songs with a gazillion plays. You can't play that on no YouTube. They would take down your channel. Sway Lee would come here and literally RKO me, bro. Let me see. Rain with Kyra mad at Miles in Office Drummer.
Go to bed, bro. And go to bed, bro.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Nigga.
Yeah,
Go to bed. Fuck this, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Goddamn.
Do your NPC shit, bro.
Shout out to Giovanni. Pinks to the Reese up.
Go ahead and crash out, Miles. Fuck these niggas.
Hey, yo, nigga. Take your ass in the bed. This is your bed right here, bro. Take your ass in the bed right here. Take your ass in the bed. Take your ass in the bed. I got permission now, nigga. I got permission now, nigga. What's up? Hey, 2-1, bro. It's kind of crazy, bro. I'm not really Spider-Man, bro.
What's up for the dude?
Give me those drumsticks or something, bro.
Yeah.
Drummers on time. Yo, what the fuck is that?
Wow, what the heck?
What the fuck?
Those jumbo drumsticks.
Sure, he got them just in case you need to fight someone.
I think Ray might like those drumsticks.
Oh wow.
Bro, and go to bed, bro.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Nigga.
Yeah,
go to bed. Fuck this, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Goddamn.
All right. Let me see. Is that it? Okay. I think that's it. That's actually it for the Mafithon clips, bro. I had a bunch of speed clips, but I had to take them all out, man. All right, cool. Someone they compared the Atlanta drama to to anime characters. I don't watch anime. So like for the people who watch anime, maybe you guys know. Everything happening. Oh, Naruto, to be specific. Excuse me. Everything happening in ATL right now happened in Naruto. Let's see how they said this. Okay, why it makes sense. Young Thug is Orochi Emiro. Why it makes sense. This is probably the most obvious comparison with the whole image being tied to snakes. Oh, wow. Like Oromucho, he has always moved in the shadows, positioning himself as a mastermind overseeing ATL rap for nearly a decade. Both built entire villages around them. Oromucho with the entire Hidden Sound and Thug with YSL. Both ended up accused of betraying their own. The irony runs deep. Thug allegedly snitched on YSL and blackballed the Gunna for snitching while being the bigger snitch himself. Just like Oromucho. He is both feared and respected, a person whose power is undeniable, whose loyalty is always in question. All right, there's that. Next is Gunna is Itachi. Gunna always carried the weight of being labeled as a snitch and betraying his own people, much like Itachi bearing the burden of wiping out his own clan. Both were cast out and hated first, but in the long run, they both grew into something much bigger than the groups they deserted. Dang. Gunna ended up surpassing the entire YSL roster and reaching success, just like how Itachi was strong enough to seal Orochimaru and save Sasuke. Still, he chose to take the pain on himself and move past it to live out his purpose. In the end, both became legends, their names tied to betrayal, but also to legacy can't be denied. This is some real like dedication. Salute to whoever made this, bro. Rollo, pain. Rollo has come to unleash the pain upon the village, fed up with Orochimaru's endless scheming and determined to tear down everything with receipts. Just like pain descending from the hidden leaf, Rollo's impact on ATL shook the foundation of the scene, exposing truths and leaving chaos behind. It only took Rollo one phone call with academics to basically turn up the entire ATL rap scene on its head. Both people caused devastation so deep that the recovery of the effort requires more than simple fixes. For Konoha, it meant rebuilding the village from the ground up. And for ATL, it's going to mean a wave of PR management and damage control. They may never be fully restored what was lost. Lil Key, Nyjah, Huga. Key mirrors Nyjah in every way. Rest in peace, Lil Key, by the way. Both were prodigal in their realms, clearly ahead above their peers, and their influence continues to resonate. Key shaped the sound of modern ATL, and especially the underground artists like Nine Vicious and 1300 Saint. Their unalivings were sudden and shocking, leaving fans to mourn the potential that never was fully realized. Even in their absence, their influence lingers with Key in the ATL rap scene and Nyjah and the legacy of Konoha. Both were proof that true talent lives in the imprint even long after it's gone. That's beautiful, really. Woody equals Toby. I said Woody lines up with the quote-unquote stupid version of Obito, Toby. He wears the same goofy mask that Obito wore while hiding his true agenda. On the surface, he comes off as a clumsy and unserious, but underneath, he's cunning, calculated, and always aware of exactly what to say, when to say it, and who to say it to. Woody single-handedly ruined the federal prosecution's entire case as their star witness, giving testimony full of made-up events and literal rage bait, which shows he's now like Toby. Like Toby, Woody's mix of humor and manipulation makes him unpredictable. And that unpredictability has a way of shaping the bigger narrative much more than people realize. Next, Gucci, Sage of the Six Paths. Gucci really earned the spot of the Sage of the Six Paths. All these years and no controversy, no snitching allegation has made it out of the politics. He's the person that both sides can respect, regardless of which side of the battle they pledge their allegiance to. Doesn't Gucci's whole label isn't 1017? Like there was a whole thing and he had to wipe out the whole roster and build up a whole new roster and say this is the new 1017 because everybody kept dying or going to jail on the old label. Like, wasn't that a big controversy? How is he without controversy? I guess that had nothing directly to do with him, huh? Feature Madara Uchiha. Feature mirrors Madara in the way that he crafts an image that isn't entirely who he is. Madara outwardly, quote unquote, hates Hashimura, yet he is one of the closest and biggest admirers, using the Uchiha chain to serve his own ends. Similarly, Future projected a persona of luxury and drug indulgence that he doesn't fully partake in. He doesn't even sip lean, but his image influenced others like Juice WRLD to try it. Wow. He hasn't taken a stance on the Young Thug allegations either. He's just quietly oral farming during the war, similar to how Madara roars while letting Obito do all the dirty work. All right. Mexico Joe, the MVP of the summer. Yes, sir. Big ball is out by the crib, real lot of first thing in the morning, break a soda, apple cider. Jeez Louise. Why it makes sense. Sycamoro Nara. Mexico Joe is literally Sycamore. He's not the loudest nor the flashiest, preferring to stay out the way and do his own thing, quote unquote, what a drag. Not only that, but consistently serves as the voice of reason, often creating spaces for growth and learning for those around them. Their influence may seem subtle, but it's essential, with literally producing Broke Boy for Cardi and Sekrimo serving as the chief aide to the Hulkish Naruto. It's crazy because like Mexico drove into jail and he came out and like now he's like they say, the voice of reason, intelligence, and just wisdom. And that's how it's supposed to be when you get out of jail. Like Gucci, Rallo, like all these guys have kind of like, you can tell they still crazy, but like they've changed a lot since they got out of jail and they've grown really. That's the whole purpose of being locked up, is changing. I'll leave it at that. Lil Baby, Kabuto Yakushi. Why it makes sense. Lil Baby reflects Kabuto, the most devoted follower of Urumachiru, which in this context is thug, through the loyalty that runs both ways. He is eternally committed to the cause, grinding and riding for his team, even if the cause doesn't always look out for him as much as it does for others. He's willing to cut off old friends for Thug, or in Kabuto's case, leave the entire village for Urucho. Like Kabuto, consistency and loyalty makes him indispensable and irreplaceable to Thug. That's funny. Are we at the end now? 21 Savage, Mike Guy. 21 is perfect reflection of the Mike Guy. He often stays out of the spotlight, but when he steps in, he dominates completely. He does his job and stays out the way. They're both completely chill characters, and in the context of the real world, 21 just unfollowed Young Thug. A similar reflection of Mike Guy's dislike for Urumacho's manipulative behavior to become as powerful as possible, even when the true nature of their actions is shaky. Here's the thing. I remember people said that he unfollowed Thug, and then someone was like, this is fake news. I'm not on Instagram, so I don't know like what the truth is, but yeah. Playboy Cardi, Naruto. Also, they made Cardi Naruto. Okay. Cardi's Naruto with the classic Chosen One narrative. Early on, so many doubted him and dismissed his style as quote-unquote mumble rap, but he kept grinding and developing the sound. As Naruto did in his training, fans hated when a whole lot of red dropped, and many thought that Opium would never stand the test of time. But now Cardi has the second most listeners of any ATL artist with 44 million and runs in the biggest artist-led labels in music right now. In context to the ATL war right now, I don't think he has any interest in partaking, though. That doesn't really line up, but oh well. We needed to have a main character to make this post, so give us some grace. That's funny. And 2 Chainz is Kakashi Hate. Tony. 2 Chainz is a lot like Kakashi in unexpected ways. He graduated from college with a 4.0, reflecting Kakashi's prodigy status and entry into Ambu Black Ops straight out of school. Bridging generations of Atlanta trapped together and being respected by everyone, it mirrors now Kakashi is that one character that everyone glazes without you being aware of how they even know them at all. 2 Chainz brought up a bunch of talent just like Kakashi did too. In today's ATL war mirroring Naruto, who did we get right and wrong? Had too much fun making this. Let us know, fam. That is very interesting. I'm gonna lie to you. Very interesting stuff. All right. Next thing. All right, where we at? Oh, okay, Cardi B drama. She threw a pin at a reporter who asked her who baby.
Hey, Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me. How are you feeling?
Cardi, your court look is amazing. Who are
You're amazing, Cardi. I still love you, even though you just threw some stuff at me.
I don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me?
It's legit.
Why do you feel as a man you got to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you, respect women.
All right,
Go ahead, Rob. Do what's up.
Can somebody hand me my markers? Right behind you.
That's right. It's New York all day.
I appreciate it.
I still love you, Cardi.
No, you don't. It's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's crazy because she literally on trial for like doing this to somebody, bro. She's on trial for like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Bing, 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 bing. Giving them that bing, 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 bing. to someone who's being disrespectful. This is showing that like your temper. But Cardi wasn't wrong at all at how she reacted. I just don't know if it was the place, time and place for that.
Miss
He was
Ellis
falling asleep.
told Cardi B multiple times, I am not recording you. I am not telling anybody that you are here. I'm simply doing my job. And instead of
It must be cold in that courtroom, boy.
maybe agreeing or investigating further, Miss Almanzar, Cardi B got angry and started yelling and cursing and spitting on Miss Ellis and calling her different words, using the N-word to disrespect her, calling her the B word, calling her fat, anything to try to trigger her and make her upset and embarrass her. Sometimes
Oh, she's pregnant. Give her some grace. That's a mother for real. I did not touch that woman.
I want to thank the jurors.
Oh, she said she ain't even touch her. Wait, Cardi B pregnant. Cardi B and
On my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
tell it to
Why-
her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for herself.
Objection is sustained.
And Your Honor, do we have civility in the courthouse?
And if you wanted to scratch or cut her face with your right hand or your left hand, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it, correct? So
But
you're
I
not
didn't.
disabled.
But I
right?
didn't because I had a baby inside me.
How did she
Time
know?
out. Time out. Let's slow down the pace just a little bit.
Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you things I can't do?
Fine. What was your months? 4 months?
I'm about to watch the whole thing for copyright purposes because you got curse out as facts. She need a job. J-O-B. She won?
Dose 1 through 50, inclusive defendant. Case number 20 STCB 07031. Verdict.
Dang, she said I won now. That's why she threw the pin. Oh, my bad, Cardi. Okay. All right. This is a Saucy Santana joke. Why is Santana dressed like Northwest? Hold on, let me it lost audio again. Let me get audio back. Give me a second. Yeah, you got audio back. Give me audio back. All right, Carlos King.
Coca-Cola shape, SE never.
Hey, shout out Saucy Santana, man, friend of the channel, bro. Man, dressed like Northwest is hilarious, bro. Northwest is hilarious. Shout out Northwest. It's your bestie, Miss Westy. Now let me see you walk. Yeah, I know that you could talk.
Damn. Oh, shit, you about to kill the girl. Per person. That's £200 for a family.
I saw that earlier. I was laughing a lot at it. I'm glad the baby's good.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Don't run!
Yeah, what do you do in that situation?
Do I get up?
Okay, stand up.
Bro, why though? Like, you had that close call, and now you, man, look. Sometimes it's just natural selection, bro. That's just what it is. Sometimes it's just natural selection. God give you a chance to depart. It's a reason why wild animals need to be in their own environment, and why humans need to be where the humans at. Now, if it's a human, if it's an animal that's wounded, a vet, whatever, wrap up the bandages, do whatever you need to do. All right, send the baby back on its way. Leave it alone, bro. We don't need to be with animals like this, dog. I don't believe that. Not wild animals. Nope. Not non-domestic animals, bro. Nope.
Me and my cracker.
You're gonna do all this playing, trying to get social media videos, everything like that. Then it's gonna get back up. Then you're gonna get nervous again. And the next time he ain't gonna be playing with you. You're gonna get on his nerves. Y'all know how it is when someone stick a phone in your face, talk about say man, they get on your nerves. Imagine how the tiger lion feel probably the same as you when you get on your nerves. And what is it gonna do? When they do that now, okay, now it's y'all better leave them animals alone. Talking in that man's ear or that woman's ear. Leave them animals alone, bro. What is wrong with y'all, man? Cheetahs are the least harmless. They're big cats to humans. You're right. I found out about it yesterday. Seems like the cheetah doesn't want her around. Cheetahs are not serious wild animals one-on-one. Cheetah cannot defeat me. All right, bro. Keep your cortisol level at an all-time low and you have no problems. Not for a hungry animal. Cheetahs don't attack humans. You're right. They don't attack humans according to silver sources. The way that I do my testing, my ancestors, because I know they will come for me. Just because I stole that R1 from my mom's purse in 1854. This is risky. She acting like she got an extra life in her wardrobe. She was told that the animal wouldn't hurt her. I don't trust nobody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what the map, what the scene say. I ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, bro. Nope. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. There it is right there. Charles know what's up. It's all fun and games until the cheetah turns you into a snack. That cheetah gonna turn you to some hot Cheetos. Better stop playing with these folks. Leave animals alone, bro. Let them be. Like that. Oh, we want with nature. We this and that. It sounds good. It sounds good. Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. Congratulations. He celebrates 1 year of being free from the C word. We love to see it, man. Black man health. We love to see it, brother. This is how we do it. Hold on. I'm going to reject this. Singer Montel Jordan celebrates 1 year C-free. This was written by who at Hot 97? Bryson Boom Paul. All right, Montel Jordan music defined a generation. His 1995 debut single, This Is How We Do It, stormed the Billboard Hot 100 and became an anthem of celebration still played nearly 30 years later. With follow-up hits such as Something for the Honeys and Let's Ride, Jordan secured his place in 1990s R&B. Though he later stepped away from the mainstream stardom, his voice and songs never faded from memory. Now Jordan's story carries new significance. The singer recently revealed he battled the C word in private and has been C word free for nearly 1 year. The announcement came not from a publicist, but during a very intimate live performance at La Russell's live home in Vallejo, California.
Love is fruit, and some of you are unloving. Joy is fruit.
Montel Jordan, the pastor? I think I remember that. He was at Flavor Fest? What? Flavor Fest, for those of y'all who don't know, Flavor Fest is like it's like Rolling Loud / like what's a good way to say this? What's a sit down like Revolt? It's Revolt World. That's the perfect way to say it. Shout out Revolt World. It's Revolt World for Christians. So it's just like Christian hip hop. That's the whole point of it. It's in Florida. I think it's in like Orlando, Florida, Flavor Fest. So he was over there preaching. What began as a nostalgic evening for R&B turned into a testimony of endurance. Fans who once celebrated milestones with his music now witness his revelation as a declaration of faith and survival. Jordan explained that he chose to wait until the 1 year mark to share his diagnosis. The decision reflected both caution and conviction. By speaking from a position of recovery, he sought to inspire hope rather than worry. His message underscored a painful truth that the C word affects nearly every family, whether through personal illness or struggles of loved ones. Facts. Jordan's disclosure resonated because it reflected the collective experience of resilience in the face of the disease. The news sparked an immediate reaction online. Fans praised his transparency, calling his survival, quote unquote, a testament to perseverance. In recent years, more artists have chosen to open up about serious health challenges once kept private. Jordan's claims, hold on, let me pause this so Hot 97 don't get me. Jordan's story falls within the larger cultural shift towards vulnerability, breaking down barriers between the artist and audience. His openness created a connection, reminding the listeners that even music icons are not insulted from life's harshest trials. With his recovery intact, Jordan now enters a new chapter that expands beyond his chart-topping success. His concerts and appearances carry a deeper weight, uniting his artistry with his testimony. His journey now affirms that his illness does not erase identity, it refines it. For Montel Jordan, the story has moved on beyond 1990s nostalgia. It continues a powerful narrative of survival, faith, and renewal. That's a nice way to end it. I don't be knowing ways to end the story sometimes. That's a nice way to end it, though. Shouts out to what's his name? Boom Harris, Bryson Broom Paul, and shouts out to Montel Jordan as well and his family. Man, prayers up for sure for sustained good health and things of that sort. Health is your wealth, as Steve Jobs, my dad, used to say that all the time. All right, and the last thing, Angel Reese, Angel Reese. She's now made her film debut with a cameo in the Netflix nuclear disaster thriller. She got a picture out with Idris Elba for this. You know what I'm saying? That's big stuff. Angel Reese, man. Hollywood Reese in the building. Hollywood Barbie in the building, huh? The Hollywood Reporter, WNBA star Angel Reese makes feature film debut with cameo in Netflix nuclear disaster thriller. The basketball phenomenon is in good company. Reese stars as herself in Catherine Bigelow's A House of Dynamite in the scene with Idris Elba as the President of the United States. September 2nd, 2025 by Chris Gardner of The Hollywood Reporter. Let me see. Let me exit out. Oh, this story contains spoilers of the thing. Dang, my bad. Well, we're going to watch it. Angel Reese can now say she starred on the big screen at the Venice Film Festival. The WNBA superstar has a surprise cameo in Catherine Bigelow's nuclear disaster thriller, A House of Dynamite, a Netflix film that had its world premiere inside the Salagram Theater on Tuesday evening. Bigelow soaked in the scene alongside her cast members, including Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson, Anthony Ramos, Greta Lee, Gabriel Basso, Tracy Letts, and Jared Harris. A pick earned 11 minutes standing ovation. 11 minutes is crazy. I ain't never seen no movie that made me want to stand up and give an ovation for 11 minutes. Ain't no movie ever been that good. Reese, a Vogue cover girl who currently plays for the Chicago Sky, and says she's in good company as the cast also includes Jonah King, Moses Ingram, Malachi Beasley, Brian T., Brittany O'Grady, Willa Fitzgerald, Renee Elise Goldsberry, Kyle Allen, and Caitlin Dever. The film is separated into 3 chapters, and Reese appears in the third and final. There's a little bit of a lead up to her cameo as Elba's character, the President of the United States. It's briefed in the White House that the next item on the agenda is an Angel Reese thing, quote unquote. The action picks up as the President visits the Liberty Arena, where Reese is waiting on the basketball floor with a group of girls. Elba's character then shoots some hoops and shares how sports changed his life. Reese engaged with Elba and the young woman until the President was abruptly pulled away to deal with the developing catastrophe. Bigelow's film, penned by Noah Oppenheim, Oppenheim. Where we at? Oppenheim tells the story of what unfolds after a single attributed missile is launched at the United States, forcing a tense race among political and military officials determined who is responsible and how the U.S. should respond before an entire city is wiped off the map. Following this world premiere at the 82nd Venice Film Festival, A House of Dynamite Opens in select theaters on October 3rd in the UK, globally October 10th, and on Netflix October 24th. This is not the first time Reese has appeared on the screen in a creative way. The Louisiana State University National Championship star previously was seen in music videos of NLE Choppa's Champions. I didn't know she was in NLE's video. Okay. And Lotto featuring Cardi B's Put It on the Flow Again. After THR reported on the news of Reese's cameo in the House of Dynamite, she retweeted the story writing, "Well, the cat is out the bag." Well, there it is. Shout out to Angel Reese. Woo, woo, woo. W. Angel Reese. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? What's this? Look at Nicki Minaj and Shaka Khan. Bro, it's crazy, bro. They look exactly the same, dude. Shaka Khan. Have they ever like discussed that in an interview? That was the last thing I had, but I wanted to know if they've ever discussed it. Let me see. Shaka Khan talks about Nicki Minaj. Keke Palmer thought Nicki Minaj.
We were at the Met Gala, and I was with Marc Jacobs, and he was talking with Charlie.
Man, this ain't got nothing to do with Shaka Khan. Where we at with Shaka Khan? Ariana Grande, Shaka Khan, Nicki Minaj is Shaka Khan. So there's nobody has ever asked them about this on camera, like either one. She been on DJ Vlad all these years. DJ Vlad ain't never asked her about this. She hated the sampling of Through the Wire. I remember that went viral. I guess it's just never been. I did not know this. Okay. All right. I'm about to get out of here. I said I was gonna start uploading some of the clips of the old bro, don't be a Drake, please spare us of the accents. What I did? What accent I did? Shaka Khan. I don't know what accent I did. What accent did I do? I don't know. I'm legit thinking like what accent I did. I don't know what accent I did. I don't know. What did I do? I'm trying to think of the accent I did. But yeah. I know I said I was gonna upload clips of the thing, but I ain't doing that tonight, bro. I'm going to sleep. Speaking of the Drake thing, the Drake interview with Bobby absolutely gave us nothing. He chooses to go on these platforms where they don't know hip hop and they don't know what's going on and they don't have the wide ranging, just even capacity to have a challenging conversation to push back on anything Drake's saying. I think it's problematic. Me personally, I think it's problematic. Oh, I guess I was doing the fake British accent when I was talking about Idris Elba. Okay, yeah. They complain about my British accent all the time at work. Like I pull it out sometimes when I get bored, and they're like, "Oh, that was so bad, Rashad. That was like so bad." But yeah, man, it gave us nothing. And like Drake, he's strategic, and even who he speaks to, chooses to speak with like Aiden Ross and stuff like that. When he's with XQC didn't even know about rap music, and then like Aiden Ross, he kind of knows, but not really for real. And then obviously Bobby, she like prides herself on not preparing for interviews. She's like, I don't prepare for interviews, and that's what makes me different, and that's why I'm so successful and rich. I just said I'm gonna create a podcast. I took out $30,000. I was $10,000 in debt, and I got Drake, the third one. He just said, let's do an interview. Or he followed me, and I just messaged him and said, hey, let's do an interview. He said, okay, cool. I don't know, man. Shouts out to Bobby. This ain't, because she's just existing. She can't help what happened to her after everything. I feel like a lot of people give her hate because of her success. Like, whatever the algorithm did, that's her path. That was her destiny. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, with this in terms of Drake, like, it's just like, when you don't know, you don't know. So you can't challenge a point. You can't pull up something if you don't know. If you don't know, really, like she even said, I don't know what you're saying. It sounds like you just speak in these incomplete sentences and these haikus and soliloquies that I don't understand. And Drake is just like, yeah, you know, the wind blows by its own. Like he dissed Elliott Wilson, he dissed Tyga, he dissed Kendrick, all in the same interview. And it was like she didn't even get when he dissed Tyga the first time. He dissed Tyga the first time. She ends up interviewing him and it's like, yeah, Drake brought you up. So and they did a whole hour-long interview, her and Tyga. She still didn't even pick up that like Drake was dissing him the whole time. And it's just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It kind of frustrated me to see, like, do you not see what's happening in front of you? And you can't tell me that she's actually intentionally dense, bro. Because I legit think that she just, I'm getting out of here, bro. Before Drake is like, oh, you bitter, this and that. You're not relevant enough. You get 2 views on there. All right, Drake. Who else? Who I want to shout out? Anybody I want to shout out? Oh yeah, Atlanta's good without Drake. I made the short about it tonight, so watch that short. Watch the long form of the 30 favorite Atlanta albums that I've listened to this year so far to this point. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got, man. Y'all have a good day. Cause it's 5:30 on the East Coast, so it was a surge of people that was in here like a few minutes ago, and I'm pretty sure those are people like waking up at 5, getting ready for work, going to work, and things of that sort. It's just, man, like, bro, like, you know, one of them hip hop pages sent me a cease and desist, bro. And I've talked about this before. I'm gonna keep talking about it because that was some really whack stuff y'all did. And it was the cease and desist. It was like, delete this. You got 72 hours to do it, this and that. And so I looked at it, and I just wanted to see how many views it had, see if I made any money off of it. That thing had 16 views. I said, oh, I'll delete this right now. Deleted it, emailed them back. The video's been deleted. You ain't got to tell me nothing, bro. Y'all ain't about to take me to court, take my money over these 16 views. No, we ain't doing that. But nah, man, they already got me in cease and desist and all that. And the blog page, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, you know what I mean? Lean to one side of the beef. I'll say that. Yeah. Yeah, lean to one side of the beef for sure. But that cease and desist stuff, bro, like running to the law is so whack. And it didn't make sense, like how Thug was just like, you a rat, you a rat, you a rat. And then with Drake, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Drake fan. But then, you know, someone else told me like this. It was like, Ghana come from where we come from, this and that. Ghana, you know, has this history of this and that. And that's why Drake doesn't have this history. So he's not held to the same standard because he's not from it. And I said, okay, I guess that all that stuff. And since I'm not a part of it, I don't even try to make too much sense of it. I'm rambling. It's 5:30 in the morning. Like I said, like a lot of people probably getting ready for work right now. And yeah, y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 10K subs. Charles, I appreciate you for holding it down in the chat this morning / night. Like I said, I was gonna chop up after this live the clips of yesterday's and start uploading it so you guys will have it for the morning time when people come in and do work and everything like that in the morning. But I'm going to sleep, bro. I'm tired. So I'll be uploading this at some point tomorrow whenever I wake up and wash dishes and do chores around the house and everything else that you do on off days. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.